know that in the U.S. that bullying in school is a normal thing these days? I recall growing up in the 1980s where you were friends with people, you get into a fight with them, and then the next day you were friends again. And as of today, between 1 in 4 and 1 in 3 U.S. students say they have been bullied at school. During my research, I have come to the reality along with several experts that the best way to prevent bullying is for people to stand up for people who are bullied. I know that being a protector is very hard to do, but sometimes being an innocent bystander and just watching someone get hurt is very, very common today, as it was several years ago. So I think that the preventive measure today is to stand up for people who can't protect themselves. Taking an anti-bully pledge. Today, people are actually doing this. So what they do is they have these groups that they come together, and then they sit up here and they protect the people of that group, or they go out and they protest bullying in school for the people who can't do it, who are afraid to do it themselves, or speak up and write up. Even a lot of kids today are afraid of saying anything about being bullied for the simple fact that they feel that they're going to be bullied more. If you think about it, the one thing that you can do is tell someone, tell a teacher, tell a parent, or tell a friend, and allow that friend to be your voice. By show of hands, I noticed that more than half of my audience has teenagers who have experienced some type of bullying. As I present this growing topic, I ask that everyone in attendance to ask yourself one thing: what would I do if I was being bullied? Statistics have shown suicide rates have gone up by teenagers who've been bullied. A lot of parents turn the blind eye on this, and I think that's very important that they understand that even though if their child mood changes, or the things that they used to do they don't like doing no more, or if they want to get somewhere, in fact, as far as going to school early and doing stuff like that, then that's probably a sign that something is changing in your child's life. And a lot of times in today's society, it is bullying. Bullying is becoming more and more frequent among today's youth in locations like school and online, according to the recent bullying statistics. There are different types of bullying, of which bullying statistics reveal almost half of all students have experienced. According to the bullyingstatistics.org, about 42% of kids have been bullied while online, with 1 in 4 being verbally attacked more than once. Approximately 35% of kids have been threatened online, and another 58% of kids and teens have reported that something mean has been said about them or to them online. So as you can see, cyberbullying is also a form of bullying, and a lot of cyberbullying is taking place. So what they do is they can show a video of a kid fighting, or they can show a video of a kid getting beat up or anything, and then what they do is they put it online for everybody to see. Once cyberbullying is online, it is hard to turn it back. So that right there is one of the main causes which will allow kids to feel depressed, to come down on themselves, and it will also cause the kids to want to commit suicide. A lot of counseling and a lot of time is taken away from a child, from their family, when it comes to this type of bullying. More than 1 out of every 5, 20.8% of students report being bullied by the National Center for Education Statistics in 2016 alone. Rates of bullying varies across studies from 9% to 98%. A meta-analysis of 80 studies analyzed bullying involvement rates for both bullying others being bullied. For 12 to 18-year-olds, report a mean prevalence rate of 35% for traditional bullying involvement and 15% for cyberbullying involvement. Some of the causes for bullying: some children either lack empathy or just relish seeing others in pain. He or she lacks attention from a parent at home and lashes out at others for attention. I believe that bullying is a very, very serious topic, and I think that today's parents should really, really pay attention to the things that are going on in their child's lives. I think really getting involved in their child, who they're hanging around with, what is being said, not so much as prying into their business and want to just hang around them all the time, but just know who the person is that they're being involved with, because honestly, bullying can take a toll on a child's life. And if you see that your child behavior is changing, they're becoming more and more aggressive like someone else, or they're becoming depressed and shying away from the things they used to love, then you probably want to look into the things as far as who they're hanging around with and try to pay more attention to and ask the question, are you being bullied? Even if they don't want to answer. Okay, but to conclude my presentation, teenage bullying comes in many forms, whether it's verbal bullying, social bullying, or cyberbullying. It takes a toll on young people. By standing up and defending those who cannot defend themselves will help eliminate bullying. Also, creating a social media site that allows victims of bullying to join as a measure to help prevent cyberbullying. Thousands of youth and children have attempted or committed suicide due to bullying. I believe that it is everyone's responsibility to help prevent it, and I strongly believe that every child should report it. I encourage each child who has been bullied to take a stand and tell someone, a family member, a friend, if they become a victim of bullying. This concludes my topic on bullying.